afternoon and welcome to the West Valley College 2011 Commencement. My name is Victoria Hines and I'm the Vice President of Student Services. Our entire college is very proud and appreciative that you have joined us for our 47th annual commencement ceremony. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you the Associated Student Senate President, Sergio Gonzalez, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Dr. Hines. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Count of three. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by Emmeline Coletta and Tessa DeVal.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wheeled at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
I don't think you want to hear me after that. That was absolutely stunning. Good afternoon to our graduates, your family members, friends, and supporters, to our distinguished faculty and staff in our platform party. It is with great honor and pride that I welcome you to West Valley College's 47th commencement ceremony. My name is Lori Gaskin, and I have the privilege of serving as president of West Valley College. As you settle into your seats and get comfortable, I'd like to ask you to go through a little visioning exercise with me. I know this is not the traditional way that commencement ceremonies begin, but bear with me. This is a very exciting occasion, one filled with much ceremony, formality, and seriousness, as it should be. For hundreds of years, the culmination of one's academic accomplishments has always been celebrated through the commencement ceremony with a great deal of pomp and formality. Hence our regalia, our robes, our hoods, our caps, medallions, and mace. But it's also an important time to pause and reflect upon the journey our graduates took to get to this day. For a moment, all of you, graduates, your family members in the audience, friends, supporters, faculty, staff, administrators, our platform party, I ask you to relax your mind, relax your body, and maybe just even close your eyes for a moment. Think about the experiences that have led us to this point in time. Take a moment to relish this ceremony, being together, and soak this all in. Think about our students' achievements and recognize your role in helping our students succeed. think about what the commencement ceremony really means to you. For our West Valley College family, on commencement day, we celebrate perhaps the finest moment in the life of a college. Formally, commencement signifies a beginning, a start, not the end. More importantly to us, commencement symbolizes hope, potential, future, and possibilities. This is how we would like to begin our commencement ceremony, recognizing you, our students, honoring your accomplishments, and celebrating your potential, your future, and your possibilities, and the hope embodied in all of you. Okay, so wake up, having thoroughly relaxed you. Let's begin this most significant and time-honored tradition that is commencement. I would like to start by introducing the platform party seated behind me. The platform party has come together for the singular purpose of celebrating and honoring our graduates. For us, this is the most joyous of occasions and one which we look forward to all year long. To members of the platform party, please stand briefly as I introduce you to the audience. And audience, please hold your applause until the end of the introductions of all members of the platform party. To begin with, I'd like to introduce the members of the West Valley Mission Community College District Board of Trustees. Chad Walsh, President of the Board. Adrian Gray, Vice President of the Board. Jack Lucas, Trustee. Robert Owens, Trustee. Buck Polk, Trustee. Chris Stampolis, Trustee. Danny Ben Shu, West Valley College Student Trustee. John Hendrickson is the Chancellor of the West Valley Mission Community College District. Next, I would be introducing Nancy McFadden. Nancy McFadden is Chief of Staff for Governor Jerry Brown. And she was scheduled to be our commencement speaker. Up until late yesterday, she had every intention of serving in this role. However, if you've been following the news reports, and all you need to do is Google budget in California, there are currently intense budget negotiations going on in the Capitol, and Nancy is at the helm of that on behalf of Governor Brown. We have the absolute honor of having as our commencement speaker California Secretary of Natural Resources, John Laird. Nancy sends her regrets along with kind of a trifecta arrangement. She owes John dinner, she owes West Valley College a graduation speech, and she's looking to the Republicans who owe her 4 votes. So, next on the platform party, Howard Miller, Mayor of Saratoga. Lance Shoemaker, Academic Senate President. Laurel Kinley, Classified Senate President. Sergio Gonzalez, Associated Student Senate President. Taylor Houston, Valedictorian. Maxwell Tenney, Trustee Award Recipient. Celine Pinay, Vice President of Instruction. Victoria Hines, Vice President of Student Services. Michael Renzi, Vice President of Administrative Services. Please join me in recognizing the platform party. Leading the processional of graduates, faculty, staff, and administrators are 4 marshals who have this honor bestowed upon them based upon having the longest tenure at the college. Our marshals are, and I would ask that they stand, Randy Fujishin, Communication Studies. Wanda Wong, Counseling. Steve Blasberg, Mathematics. Joan Worley, Physical Education. In addition to the marshals, we have 6 ushers. This honorary role is assumed by our esteemed members of our classified staff and include, and if you could stand as I call your name, Monet Peyton Holmquist, Maria Lopez, George Magellas, Kurt Hibner, Tracy Johnson, and LaQuinn Lenschuk. Thank you. In celebrating your achievements today, I suspect that if I asked each of you graduates about your accomplishments, you would readily pay tribute to the remarkable teachers you have had here at West Valley College. You would likely say such things as, the faculty believe in us. They saw in us potential that we had only dreamed about. They challenged us. They led us on a journey of discovery and exploration through their field of study. They inspired us and excited us about learning. Our faculty is truly the best of the best. They have an unwavering belief in you, in the special interaction that we call teaching and learning, and in the value that their discipline brings to a deeper understanding of the world around us. It is with great respect that I ask our faculty to stand while we recognize and honor their dedication and commitment to this noble purpose that we call education. Faculty, please stand. There's another very important group who are steadfastly dedicated to your success, and this is our classified staff. These individuals are our quiet heroes. They are at the hubs of energy and activity across campus, ensuring that our often bureaucratic systems work for our students and the college. They toil over the intricacies of running a complex college with a keen eye and attention to detail and service. Classified staff consistently reach out to provide the steady hand of support to our students along their journey toward their educational goals. Our classified staff is, to a person, extraordinary. I ask that our staff stand while we recognize and honor their dedication and commitment to students. So, staff. On to you, our graduates. The graduating class this year numbers 551. Our youngest graduate is 18 years old, and our most senior graduate is 70 years young. 67% of you are female and 33% male. 35 of you have a straight 4.0 GPA. Of special note, one of our graduates here today is also a faculty member who teaches in our business department. For many of you, your next step will be entry into your chosen career field. For many others, the next step will be transfer to a host of wonderful universities, including San Jose State, San Francisco State, Santa Clara. 2 of you have been accepted to Stanford. 3 of you accepted to Columbia University. And scores of you have been accepted to UCLA, to Berkeley, Santa Cruz, Davis, Santa Barbara, and I could go on and on and on. As you can see, we couldn't be more proud of every single one of you. Beyond these statistics, I needed to get a fuller sense of you and the role that West Valley College has assumed in your life as a student. To that end, I've been conducting a scientifically rigorous study of student attitudes, employing the most stringent of research standards and quantitative and qualitative survey methodologies, so rigorous that it would make my colleagues in the mathematics and social sciences departments rejoice in pride. I used a scientifically derived representative sample of our students as the population I would be surveying. Okay, not quite. As I walked around campus over the past few months, I would randomly approach any number of you who happened to look like a student, and I would ask you to organically become a part of my study. Okay, I did that, I admit. But then I meticulously recorded my data according to very strict data entry protocols. Well, not exactly. I would walk around with like scraps of paper. I would grab scraps of paper from anyone I could find, and I would simply write down the answer to the response that when I queried you. But once my data was organized and categorized, I applied a set of extremely robust statistical tests to analyze the data, including least square regression, two-variable t-test, chi-square test for goodness of fit. And again, if you believe that, then I have to confess, the data simply could not hold up to that level of scrutiny. I just counted the responses. So, okay, there's a slight deviation between the standards and protocol of research excellence and my reality, but my survey methodology came from my heart. And I did indeed walk around randomly over the past several months, grabbing you and asking you this question. What's the one thing that comes to mind when I ask you to describe your experience here at West Valley College? What was amazing to me is that you were so consistent in what you shared with me. The recurring themes that I kept hearing over and over again were enjoyable, comfortable, special, fun place, rewarding, wonderful experience, pretty chill, that's my favorite, pretty chill, fantastic, exciting, a whole host of adjectives to describe our faculty, awesome, great, fabulous, amazing faculty, laid back, beautiful, personal, natural, challenging, engaging, second home. We're your second home. Life-changing, freedom, independence, eye-opening, relaxed, easygoing, reassuring, different, satisfying, memorable. Those were the major themes I kept hearing. Okay, and I'd have to admit, I did hear more than once, stressful, tough, and difficult. But faculty, and as former faculty, we love to hear tough and difficult. That's really good. So this is all pretty moving stuff. And at West Valley College, we have always believed that we create an environment, both in and out of the classroom, that fuels the mind, the soul, and the spirit. These heartfelt feelings of you, our students, bring to light the qualities that make West Valley College not only special, but truly extraordinary. Students, we feel honored to have been a part of your educational journey, and you need to know just how significantly you all have enriched our lives. Today, we join together a community of scholars and educators as a West Valley College extended family to celebrate you, our graduates. So it's my pleasure now to begin the official part of the ceremony, and I would like to introduce our first speaker, serving in the capacity as host mayor for this ceremony this evening is Howard Miller, Mayor of Saratoga. It is a pleasure to welcome Mayor Miller to the podium to introduce our guest mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. She prepared a speech. I prepared nothing, which is better for me, trust me. Anyway, as you know, West Valley College sits in the middle of Saratoga, and we as a city could not be more proud of having our own college. We are the only West Valley city with a college. Sure, others have their University Avenue, but we actually have a real institution of higher learning. But when you think of a university, it's not the buildings that makes the university. It's the people. It's the faculty, it's the staff, it's the board of trustees, and it's all of you. It's the students that make this the special place that it is. And I, as the mayor of Saratoga, am exceptionally proud to have West Valley College within my borders. I hope that when you leave here today, take a final look at our hillsides, and I hope you have fond remembrance of your 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years here at West Valley, trying to get classes to get through. I know everybody here learned a tremendous amount. And I'm not just talking about how you can't turn right on red onto Saratoga Avenue, which I know some of you probably learned the hard way. And no, I can't fix the tickets, parents, so you have to stop until it turns green. Anyway, I want to say what a tremendous honor it is to have several hundred West Valley graduates in the class of 2011 going forth into the world, and I hope you speak with fondness and graciousness about your time here in Saratoga. I love you, the city loves you, and we are grateful to have this college here. And with that, I get to move you one step to getting out of here, one step closer, and I get to introduce Jason Baker, who is a mayor. Come on up, Jason. Mayor of Campbell, one of the West Valley cities, who shares this college with us. Jason has a bachelor's degree from Davis and a PhD in law. You can explain it better. From Santa Clara University. And it's an honor to have Jason here to speak to you today.
Thank you, Mayor Miller. Thank you to the faculty and staff of West Valley College for allowing me to speak here today. And thank you for you all for putting up with me speaking here today. I appreciate it. I'll try to get you out of here as soon as I can. In case you missed it, that was Mayor Miller from Saratoga. I'm Mayor Baker from Campbell. Despite the fact that you've got a Miller and Baker on staff today, there will be no cake. There will be no baked goods of any kind, at least not from me. Because the truth is, I can't bake any more than Howard can mill. I'm a lawyer and a politician, and what that means is that I can't do anything practical at all. But I've seen people do practical things. I've seen people build things and cook things and make things, and I'm always very impressed and very jealous. And I think a few of you can do a few practical things, unless I miss my guess. What always impresses me about people who can do practical things, about the pros, the professional cooks, the construction workers, is that even the poorest among them invest in very good tools. They know that it's an important part of their tradecraft to have the best tools they can get to help them make a living. Well, wearing those funny hats out there today represents a number of wonderful things for you. One of them is that you've invested in a terrific set of tools for yourself. Your tools are an education and a network of friends and colleagues that will last you a lifetime. When things get tight, you can't sell these tools on Craigslist for a few extra bucks. They're with you forever, and you should be proud of that. And remember that this is an important set of tools you've invested to whatever you're going to do in your life. I know this is a great thing because, as you heard in my bio, I've got some of the same tools in my box, an education. And that's the second thing that cap and gown represent for you today. You've written a line in your biography today. And from tomorrow until the last day they write your last biography in the back of the paper by the classifieds, there will always be a line in it that says, graduate. And you can read that proudly and hear it proudly every time, because you've graduated and really accomplished something that's important enough that they'll read it. Whenever they describe who you are and what you've done in your life, it will always say, graduate of West Valley College. So you should be proud of that. The last thing you might find in that cap, if you turn it over and look hard enough, are choices. My mother was the first in her family to have any post-secondary education of any kind, and she did it as a single mother of two. I have no doubt that the reason I didn't grow up working in a mine in rural Utah for 40 years like my father before me, and instead I have the honor of being mayor of one of the best towns and one of the best places to live on the planet. Yeah, who's out there from Campbell out here today? Is because, like you, my mother fought hard and worked hard to get an education. And what she did is she gave me choices. She gave herself choices. Working in a mine is good and honorable work, but I'm very thankful I had a choice. I'm thankful that she had the courage and confidence, like you, to get an education and work towards giving herself and her family those choices. So I want to thank her, and I want to thank you, and on behalf of all those whose lives you have and will make better by the efforts today represents. But I didn't come here to say only nice things. I'm a politician, so I came here to ask you for some things. The first thing, after you leave here and start whatever it is that's next, whatever college you go to, whatever job you start, I want to ask you to put your new skills, your new abilities to use to better your community just a little bit, especially if you live and work in Campbell. If all of you go out and spend a little bit of the things you've learned, the way you've learned to tackle hurdles and problems, and put a little bit of that towards making whatever community you settle in better, we'll all be in a better place. And the second thing I want to ask you, and this goes a little bit along with the lines of what the president already asked you to do, is sometime today, whether it's in the pause before you raise your glass of ginger ale tonight in celebration, or just before you brush your teeth as you go to bed, just take a minute to be fully and completely proud. Life moves fast, and we're all trained to be humble and thank other people and pat other people on the back. But really, today's the day when you really need to take a moment and be proud of yourselves for the accomplishment that you've done today. Hi, airplane. That's all I'm going to ask of you. Give a little bit back to your community and give a little bit to yourself today to be proud. Thank you for having me here today. Congratulations and good luck on all that's before you.
Well, thank you very much, Mayors Miller and Baker. That was good. The West Valley Mission Community College District is comprised of West Valley College and our sister college, Mission College in Santa Clara. John Hendrickson is the administrative head of the district, serving as its chancellor. His student-focused orientation brings an unflagging strength of purpose to this important leadership position. Representing the voice and vision of the district is Chancellor Hendrickson.
I tell you, we have been fortunate to have such a beautiful day, and sitting next to the mayor of Saratoga saying, look at your town. We couldn't have been in a more beautiful setting, and the students at West Valley College have selected exactly the right place to, for most of us, begin your higher education pursuit, and for many of us to gain that important career certificate and move on with your lives. This past academic year has been a whirlwind for our students, for our faculty, and for all staff. The challenges keep coming, and the time for planning and reflection becomes scarce. One constant is the high quality of West Valley College instruction and the unwavering support for student success demonstrated by all employees. I am so proud to be on this stage and to honor student achievement and to recognize the family and the other caring people in your lives that have made all of this so possible. The world we work in and the world we live in will always be in flux. Your education is a platform for security, based in knowledge and confidence to meet change because of the skills gained during your time at West Valley College. I encourage all graduates to use your knowledge and skills to embrace your future with hope and excitement. Now I would like to take a chance to ask if you could remember one of my favorite songs entitled, I Hope You Can Dance. And paraphrasing that song, I offer 4 ideas that you might take from this graduation ceremony. 1, I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. 4, it is wonder that makes us human and makes us laugh. Be true to your vision and inspire others to share the wonder of our world. 2, I hope you never lose, 2, I hope you still feel small when you stand by the ocean. 4, it is recognition of the power and the beauty of the natural world that actually makes us spiritual. 3, when one door closes, I hope one more opens, because it is hope that makes tomorrow a gift. And last, number 4, when you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance, for it is the action that makes that hope our reality. Trust yourself. There is a very reliable voice within you. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Congratulations to the 2011 West Valley graduates. I hope you dance throughout the night and dance throughout your life. Congratulations. And at rehearsal today at noon, I forgot to do this also. And that is, I have the honor now to introduce to you the president of the West Valley Mission Community College District Board of Trustees, Mr. Chad Walsh.
As president of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to announce the recipient of this year's Trustee Award. The requirements for this award are many. The recipient must, while attending West Valley College, provide service to the college and community. He or she must maintain a minimum 3.8 grade point average and complete at least 45 units. This year's recipient maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average while working 2 jobs and providing college and community service. He plans to attend UCLA and major in communications with a minor in statistics. I invite Mr. Max Tenney to the podium to receive his award and address the audience.
Thank you very much. Faculty, graduates, family, and friends, it is an honor to speak to you on this joyous occasion. It is an honor, a privilege, and it's also extremely nerve-wracking, so bear with me if I screw this up, okay? When I look back on my time here at West Valley, I think about all that we've had to accomplish to get to where we are now, not just as students, but as members of society. I would like to reflect on what we have overcome in our past few years at West Valley and the opportunities we have to look forward to in the future. And during our stay here, many of us have had to deal with significant challenges outside the classroom. Many of us are supporting ourselves, others supporting families. Some are returning to the classroom after years in the workplace. Some are getting a college education in a second language. And we've all been affected by the rising cost of education. Yet despite all this, we are still here, and we're better for it. But we're all pursuing a common goal, to make life better for ourselves, our families, and the world around us. Society needs doctors and lawyers who will serve their clients and patients without regard to their wealth or status. Society needs artists and musicians who will inspire others to find and create beauty in the world around them. And inventors and engineers who will build products that empower, educate, and entertain us. There's a need for politicians and leaders who are morally sound and open-minded. In short, there's a pressing need for informed and engaged citizens. And that potential to fulfill that need is sitting here today. Before I close, I want to give thanks to those around us who have motivated us, made it possible for us to succeed, and helped us overcome the challenges that I've been talking about. I know that I wouldn't be here without a fantastic supporting cast, which for me starts at home with friends and loving family. To the faculty and staff at West Valley, thank you for providing a safe and challenging learning environment. A special thanks to the great teachers. There's nothing better than learning from a teacher who is passionate for their subject. Finally, I would be remiss if I forgot to mention the fantastic cafeteria workers. Their breakfast burrito, which is second to none, has fed me for 3 years. So I sincerely thank you. To the graduating class of 2011, I urge you to find your niche, to make your mark on society, and to maximize your individual potential. Most importantly, do not shy away from the obstacles that we will face when we leave the comfort of West Valley. After all, life's challenges are what make us find our inner power. They push us to heights we would have otherwise thought impossible. Thank you, and good luck.
The Chief Academic Officer of the college is the Vice President of Instruction. Serving in this position this year is Dr. Celine Panay. It is my pleasure to invite her to the podium.
Is this not one of the great days of the year? Each year, we have the delightful opportunity to recognize one outstanding scholar as valedictorian for the graduating class. Nothing can be more rewarding to us as educators than to see the accomplishments of the students. It's especially rewarding this year to introduce Ms. Taylor Houston for this recognition based on her academic achievement and exceptional service to the college and the community. Among her achievement, Taylor will be recognized as West Valley College President's Scholar later in the ceremony. She also earned the West Valley College Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society Award and the California Community College Alpha Gamma Sigma Kathleen D. Lawley Scholarship. Taylor has served her fellow students during her tenure at West Valley as a tutor in the Writing Center and in tutorial services, as a lab teaching assistant in biology, as the first assistant editor of Voice magazine and president of the Associated Club. Her volunteer activities have also included being a member of the Powwow Committee and managing all the student volunteers for the 2010 Powwow. She's also been active in AGS as AGS Blood Drive Coordinator, organizing volunteers and working with donors. She's organized a fundraiser for the Next Door Solutions local domestic violence shelter. Her next step is UC Santa Barbara, where she will major in literature in the College of Creative Studies. Her goal is to earn a doctorate in literature. Taylor, whatever you do, your splendid academic prowess, your potential, and the experience from your time at West Valley College will surely lead you to great heights. I'll ask Taylor to now come to the podium to receive the award and address the audience. Please join me in recognizing West Valley College valedictorian for the 2011 graduating class.
First of all, I'm very honored to be addressing you as your valedictorian, my peers, and our family and friends. I know we all want to turn our tassels, walk the stage, and run home and party, so I will be brief. We are the millennial generation, born between 1982 and 2002. Even if your birth is not within these years, you are still operating as a part of this generation as you are claiming your education with us today. We are the millennial generation, and we are the perpetuators of hope, great hope. As children raised with the foundation for collaboration, we have been pushed to strive together to achieve success. Great things will come from our efforts because we work together, and the energy of the many has such potential. Yes, I know we hate group work. It's frustrating. Tasks are never divided equally, and people are flakes. But the work gets completed, and the work is good. We must now take ourselves a step further. We must work together in a global community, and we must all be able to pull our own weight in order to be successful. So before we can begin a journey that will be arduous and a service that will be momentous, we must take care of ourselves. We must invest in ourselves. We must know that our personal goals begin with sustenance, shelter, and community before we can begin to look out to the larger world. A life with balance has meaning in it. It is only when we are truly taken care of that we can carry others. Only when we are firm in our self-definitions that we can look outside of ourselves and our own needs and take care of this global community that we are all a part of. That self-investment has already begun for us. Each of us earning a certificate today should be proud because we are taking meaningful steps towards agency and fulfillment. This day should be a moment in which we all realize that that is the goal we need to keep pushing to achieve. So many people remind us that giving to the communities we operate within is special. They inspire us. Here on West Valley, there's such a sense of commitment to each other, to the school, and to the surrounding counties. Let that be the force that guides us as we move on in taking care of ourselves and taking care of ourselves and moving on and gaining education, career, and family. Let this be the spark that fuels the passion that inspires us to invest in self and to know that it is not selfish. Because once we are well and once we are supported, we can begin to shape the world. Thank you.
I have a little something for you.
That's the transfer award.
Okay. Here we are. This is for you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was incredibly inspiring from both of our students. Thank you very much. At institutions of higher education, the collective voice of the faculty on matters of an academic and professional nature is the Academic Senate. The leadership of the faculty is embodied in the president of the Academic Senate. For the past 2 years, Lance Shoemaker has served in this important capacity. For 7 years now, Senate President Shoemaker has been a full-time faculty member in our business department. Prior to joining West Valley College, he had a very successful legal career. Fortunately for our students and our college, Senate President Shoemaker chose to follow his heart and pursue his passion for teaching. Please join me in welcoming Lance Shoemaker, Academic Senate President, to the podium.
On behalf of the faculty at West Valley College, I want to congratulate you for being here today. Today is an exciting day, not just because school is out for summer, but also because today is a recognition of a major milestone in your life, the completion of your studies here at West Valley College. On behalf of the faculty, I want to thank you for having given us the opportunity to serve you. Although you all came to West Valley College to learn something from faculty, speaking personally and on behalf of faculty, I know that we have all learned quite a bit from you. Having the opportunity to teach you and learn from you is what makes being a faculty member here at the college such a great job. So once again, on behalf of the faculty, congratulations on your accomplishments and congratulations that the summer is about to begin.
Thank you. As with our faculty, the collective voice of staff on matters of college governance is the Classified Senate. The leadership of the classified staff in these matters is embodied in the president of the Classified Senate. Laurel Kinley is concluding her 4th year serving in this important capacity and has recently been reelected to continue in this role for another 2-year term. Senate President Kinley has been a vital member of the West Valley College family for 13 years, first as a library media technician and now as our administrative specialist for personnel. Please join me in welcoming Laurel Kinley, Classified Senate President, to the podium.
Well, congratulations to all the graduate and certificate recipients. I'm proud to represent the classified staff at today's exercises, and I extend their warmest wishes to all of you. Now, although today is a day for recognizing your many achievements, it is also a special day for your family and friends. Those assembled here today have supported you, they've encouraged you, and they've helped you to make your success a reality. So graduates, we have a tradition here, and I ask you to join me. I'd like you all to stand, turn around, and recognize those that are here today for all they have done to help you realize your goals.
It's important to say thanks and provide tribute to those of us who have really helped us along on this journey. Thank you, students. John Laird was appointed California Secretary for Natural Resources by Governor Jerry Brown this past January. He has long been a champion of environmental protection and has a strong commitment to ensuring our natural resources and heritage are sustained. Secretary Laird has spent 35 years in public service, including 23 years as an elected official. He began his elected service as a city council member on the Santa Cruz City Council and held that position for 9 years. His service has extended beyond city government and has included the role of executive director of the Santa Cruz AIDS Project and serving as an elected member of the Cabrillo College Board of Trustees. In 2002, Secretary Laird was elected to represent the 27th Assembly District in California, which includes portions of Santa Cruz, Monterey, and Santa Clara counties. He was reelected in 2004 and again in 2006. During his service in the legislature, Secretary Laird authored an array of bills that were signed into law, including the establishment of the landmark Sierra Nevada Conservancy, restoration of community college health services, expansion and clarification of state civil rights protections, and significant expansion of water conservation policy. Secretary Laird graduated with honors in political science from the University of California, Santa Cruz. His passions include travel and the Chicago Cubs. And I also have it on good faith that he enjoys Basque restaurants once in a while as well. As West Valley College embarks upon a number of sustainability initiatives, including the opening of our first LEED certified building in about 8 months from now, and the installation of an extensive solar electric system in a couple of days from now that will generate a third of our electrical power, we take great pride in having the California Secretary of Natural Resources serve as our commencement speaker. Please join me in welcoming Secretary Laird to West Valley College.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here and to share this special day with you and your friends and your family members. I know that today's the culmination of staying up late to write papers, cramming for tests, taking classes that you didn't really want to take occasionally, that stretched and pulled things out of you you didn't know you had. So congratulations. It's a wonderful day to get to this point, and it stands for all that. I also wanted to acknowledge to the mayor of Saratoga, who spoke before me, that one of my proud legacies as mayor of Santa Cruz is that after coming to a complete stop, you can turn right on a red light anywhere in the city, and I hope you will come to Santa Cruz and avail yourself of that. And also, it's been a bit, the president just did me a service by not announcing the year that I graduated from college. But it is over a generation ago. But the interesting point is that the one protester at my graduation wore a cap and gown, and the rest of us were in street clothes. And I wish there were certain things that people had told me that I had to learn for myself that didn't get mentioned at graduation. Obvious things like you're going to get old no matter what you think. Start putting away for retirement right now. It's not going to materialize at a later date. That your parents and your grandparents, who we just honored, are not necessarily going to be here forever. Get those family stories. Talk to them about their history and life while you can draw it out from them. You'll be in this for years. You'll be in a career for 35 or 40 years, and nobody tells you to take care of yourself. Make sure along the way that you take breaks, you refresh, you don't just work all the time, because your work will be powered by the fact that you take those breaks. Use sunscreen. Nobody tells you that. It will devolve to you if you don't. And take risks, because life isn't a set of getting everything you want. It isn't a victory every time you set out to get something. But the wisdom that comes with taking that risk and trying is the wisdom that will put you ahead of other people as you move through the years and through life. But when I graduated, there was one similarity, and that's that it was very uncertain times. It was an economic downturn. You didn't know if you were going to get a job necessarily moving out. The world was in turmoil. And you're facing that very same uncertain world, even whether you're transferring to a college or you're going directly into the job market right now. And you can't predict exactly what's going to happen. But the skills that you got here are the skills that are going to help you meet whatever it is that you can't predict. When I graduated, we'd never heard of AIDS. And yet, because of the training I had, I ended up being instrumental in the response to AIDS at some point in my career. We'd never heard of climate change. And yet, by the time I got to the legislature, I was one of the first authors of the Greenhouse Gases Bill and worked hard to make that our work and change and do the kinds of things we had to do to respond. And for those of you, I know that I toured at one point the Parks Management program here. And for those of you that studied parks management, you have more training than I would have had in my education formally to be Secretary of Natural Resources. So you'll be able to use that. And I hate to even describe what passed for computer at the time I went to college. And now I went to a meeting here in Silicon Valley recently where they described the fact that they expect in 5 to 10 years we would all be able to carry a little box that has all recorded information from all time on it with us at all times. That's something I wouldn't have been able to predict at the time I graduated. And so if that's true for me, it's true for you. And those same skills are things that you're going to have to use trying to accept the things that come at you that we can't even predict now. And I hope that you also recognize that even though you're graduating tonight, and even though you might be going on to a 4-year school and having another graduation, your lifelong learning is not over. That hopefully what you learned at West Valley is to learn throughout your entire life. I know I went back 6 years later to a community college and took 20 units of intensive Spanish. That changed my life and helped me, and I hope you continue to learn because that will be your key to success for the things you can't predict and as the economy and the job market changes. But I think that the real thing is I am in that unenviable spot that you are mortal people, you will be there someday yourself, where I'm probably closer to the end of my career than the beginning. And I have to start to ask that question about whether me and my generation has left the world in a better place than we have found it. And there are some amazingly good things that have happened in the time I've been an adult. I don't think when I graduated, I would have been introduced by a woman that was president of the college to a class that was 2/3 women in the graduating class. We have come a long way in that happen. And I think also that we have to address climate change in ways that we hadn't thought. Because the greenhouse gases bill I referenced just brings us back to the level of 1990. And that is a 25% reduction over what we do now. And the trouble is that while I've talked about preparing for the challenges we don't know, there's actually some that we really do know and that we have to work on. Max talked about political involvement and public involvement and civic engagement. And the amount of civic engagement in state and federal government and across the country has fallen to very dangerous levels. During American history, so many different events, whether it was the Civil War, World War II, the Civil Rights Movement, they were things in the country that were followed by most people, and people were engaged in, they were moved, they believed in it. We have fallen away from that. And in my life, I had the chance in high school to be an exchange student to a country that wasn't a democracy, that didn't have a free press, where people were ruled by force, where they just couldn't choose their own leaders. And I think we forget that we take for granted that exact thing here, and that we have to engage and help provide for our future in a way that we really can make a difference. And I would hope that when you leave West Valley College and you move on to a career that's going to be 3 or 4 generations, that you remember community colleges, because we are on the precipice of a very bad moment in public education in California, where the investment in K through 12, community colleges, UC, CSU, is being severely challenged, where the right of people that can't necessarily afford to go, they could be in our lifetime priced out, and that they could pay whatever they pay for less classes for people that aren't actually getting prepared in the way that fuels our economy. When I was a community college trustee, it cost $7,000 to educate a student for 2 years in a community college. And yet the difference in earning power between a high school diploma and an AA degree was $300,000 over the life of a career. What it really meant is it wasn't just a better educated workforce, happier people, more productive economy, it paid for itself over and over again by investing that way through the life of people's careers. And we can't forget that. So I hope that you will remember, and as citizens, you will fight to make sure that the next generations have full education systems, have it in an affordable way, and recognize that it's an investment that just doesn't benefit you, but it benefits all of us. And so those are the challenges that you have going forth. And I know that actually tonight is for celebration. And I hope that you move on to that shortly. But for now, on behalf of the people of California, congratulations on a job well done. It's richly deserved. You have a right to celebrate.
Well, thank you. What Secretary didn't allude to when he was sharing with us about his computer skills and savviness is that Mayor Baker from Campbell was up here with his iPad and reading his speech from his iPad, and Secretary Laird said, "Wait, what is that?" No, I'm kidding. Okay. The President's Scholars Award recognizes 4 students who have excelled academically and demonstrated high achievement and commitment as a scholar. President's Scholars, as I introduce you, please come forward to the podium. And audience, please hold your applause until the introduction of each scholar is complete. It is my pleasure to present Taylor Houston with the President's Scholar Award as the 2011 Transfer Scholar. Earlier in this ceremony, you heard of Taylor's achievements and her goals. I wish to add just a little bit more about this outstanding student. As Taylor described, she is greatly enjoying scholarly research and scholarly pursuit, particularly as she seeks to understand literature and what it means to humanity. She is an enthusiastic student who is completely engaged with the learning process and has a strong and focused commitment to her academic goals. As described by one of the faculty, when Taylor commits to something, particularly her education, she always comes through, illustrating uncommon integrity. She demonstrates the preparation and focus of a natural scholar. Congratulations, Taylor. Now you get this beautiful one. The next President's Scholar, Christina Utzig, is being recognized today with the President's Scholar Award as the 2011 Athlete Scholar. For 2 years, Christina has competed in intercollegiate volleyball. She has won All-Conference Player 2 years in a row for her contributions on and off the court. Come on over here. Christina will be transferring to San Jose State University in the fall to pursue a major in kinesiology with a career goal of physical therapy. Christina's love for athletics is infectious. She thrives in a team environment, whether that is volleyball, basketball, or softball, because such experiences bring student athletes together toward a common goal. Christina describes herself as hardworking and personable. This is borne out by many things to which she is committed: school, athletics, YMCA and youth, and public service. Congratulations, Christina. It is with much delight that I introduce our third President's Scholar, Martina Triforas, who is being honored as the 2011 Re-Entry Scholar. Martina is transferring to UC Santa Cruz and will be majoring in English with a minor in legal studies. Her goal is one that resonates with all of us here. It is to teach English at West Valley College. Martina is described by her teachers as a sincere and diligent scholar, one who regularly exceeds what is expected in class. In particular, one faculty member notes that Martina is the sort of student who takes her classes seriously and engages her intellect with rigor and enthusiasm. Martina demonstrates this by the caliber of her work, the independent research she conducts on her own to build her knowledge, and her thoughtful and meaningful classroom contributions. Congratulations, Matina. Our fourth President's Scholar is Jamikara Teshaseratul, who is being honored as the 2011 Career Development Scholar. Jamikara is transferring to San Jose State University as a business major with the goal of obtaining an MBA. She seeks to use her talents, skills, and business savvy in the food industry, focusing specifically on meat products. Jamikara is multilingual and multicultural, having lived in a variety of international locales. Faculty describe Jamikara as a student with a strong work ethic and a high level of commitment to understanding and applying relevant course concepts, theories, and strategies. She strives for excellence in all that she does. Most striking about Jamikara is her irresistible smile. She loves to smile, and she lights up the space wherever she goes. Congratulations, Jamikara. I now wish to invite Board President Walsh and Academic Senate President Shoemaker to the podium.
Will the candidates to receive a certificate only please stand? Dr. Gaskin, Chancellor Hendrickson, Board President Walsh, Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure and honor as West Valley College Academic Senate President to present the certificate recipients for 2011 and to certify on behalf of our distinguished faculty that they have fulfilled all program requirements as defined by the statutes of the state of California, the regulations of the Board of Governors of the community colleges, and the policies of the Board of Trustees of the West Valley Mission Community College District.
Thank you, Lance. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the West Valley Mission Community College District, acting under authority granted by the Education Code of the State of California, and upon certification by the college that all requirements have been met, I proudly confer upon each of you the certificate. Will the candidates please come forward by rows to receive your certificates?
Lisa Michael. Dina Fuda. Cheryl DeGear. Audra Tobin. Darlene Reese. Chris Dorenzo. Sinue Gonzalez Lara. Yesenia Rocha. Sheila Ann Ralph. Julia Christensen. Kimberly Leichner. Jennifer McQueen. Teresa Lewis. Anastasia Martinez. Renee Garcia. Svetlana Amiri. Joseph Reynolds. Bethany Sorich. Kristen Hoffman. Heather Venable. Emily Hardell. Christina Mitchell. David Aguirre. Jason Aguirre. Amy Hunt. Ricardo Galindo.
Faize Sayed Fati. Oh. Mohammed Salem. Haluk Idemir. Lotfi Arbad. Mustafa Ibrahim. Mahmoud Kabala. Walid Badawi. Lem Tesfazgi. Terry Moquette. Trudy O'Brien. Azam Rakozar. Teresa Stengel. Oh, sorry. Francine Cunningham. David Cherry. Janae Jacobson. Jamikara Techa Saratu. Najat Raful. Ellen Smith. Mariana Bakhrachan. Bridget Stephanie Valencia. Chelsea Clifton. Bic Hong Nguyen. Fumie Shivers. Elise Frank.
Evelyn Dinoco. Maritza Rugg. Sylvester Caballero. Anton Fernandez IV. Adrina Morales. Devina Arechiga. Tan Nguyen.
Start here. The top. Oh, wait a minute.
No, that's right. Will the candidates for the associate degree please stand?
You have a cool job.
Huh?
You have a cool job.
It is my pleasure and honor, as West Valley College Academic Senate President, to present the class of 2011 to the faculty of West Valley College. It is through your efforts that these accomplished students have accomplished their requisite coursework and stand before you to receive their associate degrees. You are commended for these efforts and for your commitment to providing an excellent educational experience to our students.
Dr. Gaskin, Chancellor Hendrickson, Board President Walsh, Board of Trustees, it's my pleasure to present the class of 2011 and to certify that they have fulfilled the requirements for the associate degree as established by the statutes of the state of California, the regulations of the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges, and the policies of the Board of Trustees of West Valley Mission Community College District.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of West Valley Mission Community College District, acting under authority granted by the Education Code of the State of California, and upon certification by the Vice President of the college that all requirements have been met, I confer upon each of you the associate's degree. Will the candidates please come forward by rows to receive their degrees? Congratulations.
Lisa Michael. Taylor Houston. Maxwell Tenney. Cheryl DeGear. Audra Tobin. Darlene Reese. Christopher Dorenzo. Sinoe Gonzalez Lara. Yesenia Rocha Fernandez. Sheila Ann Ralph. Julia Christensen. Kimberly Leichner. Jennifer McQueen. Teresa Lynn Lewis. Anastasia Martinez. Renee Garcia. Svetlana Amiri. Joseph Reynolds. Bethany Sorich. Kristen Hoffman. Heather Venable. Cynthia Hardgrave. Emily Hardell. Christina Mitchell. David Aguirre. Jason Aguirre. Emmeline Marie Colliado. Tessa Deval. Martina Treforest. Christina Utzig. Nancy Mercado. Mariana Bacherchan. Heather Radlow. Jeremy Roberts. John Ziegler. Rickers Peters. Alexandra Gomez. Elissa Barton. Jia Tang. Jessica Garcia Zimlinghaus. Christopher Sneed. Vandissa Beard.
Janice Johnson. Kimberly Johnson. Kira Karbowski. Dariana Mills. William Bragg. Padraig McElroy. Katie Blake. Anna Gerlach. Joshua Tidwell. Laura Simas. Benjamin Barbic. Anna Rangel. Brian Sears. Ki Bon Lim. Solomon Alamu. Francine Grace Lee. Russell Barrows. Eileen McClements. Antonio Andrade. Kaylee Ocampo. Ken Kidd. Marcel Barboza. Scott DiStefano. Alina Van Drielen. Shannon Johnson. Karina Angel. Logan Camporiale. Carol Ann Russell. Petra Fantova. Hilda Moatar.
Marjorie Jacobson. Aaron Rojas. Brittany Simmons. Rosie Verdejo. Sahar Mirzai. Stefania Moyo. Christina Yoshi. Amanda Azevedo. Kristen Fleming. Maria Victoria Ward. Tamako Yamada. Matthew Sutterfield. Cody Sanford. Kimberly Castleberry. Gracie Harold. Rashide Kasemi Mer. Drew Cartier. Alvira Asan. Forrest Oates. Jacob Jasser. Lucien Maurice. Tristan Clinton College. Austin Logan. Anu Nipe. Leah Martin. Mariah Martin. Richard Haig. Janelle Marie Olivas. Amanda Claire Gomez. Ryan McPherson. Amanda Jasmine Valenzuela. Emerald Henold. Ali Hammond. Melissa Pizzo. Lacey Atkinson. Ashley O'Connor. Karen Hahn. Alexandria Alexis Dobrindt. Beth Alquist. Leslie Woods Mariner. Kim Bazani. Katrina Swan. Katarina Soto. Gabriel Romo. Jennifer Kunzelman.
Courtney Joyner. Roseanne? Kristen Roseanne Daniels. Murphy? Brian Jacob Solomon Murphy. Justin Nathaniel Carter. Elizabeth Elaine Carey. Brenda Marie Norrie. Timo Campos III. Rebecca Clare. Laura Leach. Karen Orlando. Colleen Lee. Jennifer Deasy. Claire DiPalmo. Diane Neff. Christopher Stephen Angelati. Ken Tron. Matthew Newell. Eduardo Lopez. Monica Servine. Myra Seha. Julia Schloter. Nicholas Coleman. Irene Serber. Samia Khalef. Demi Din. Julia Scott. Chandrea Harris. Brianna Coverdale. Lisa Niles. Fumi Otska. Salvador Garcia Jr. Maria Sosa. Najet Raful. Miguel Torres. James Marino. Sheena Shepper. Bobek Fall Amiri. Fariba Sagebi. Luan Hong. Henry Lam. Cooktron. Tida Sayavongsa. Charles Ho.
Danielle Brand. Michelle Walker. Janelle Marie Hervey. Charles Arcadia Sanchez. Yareni Garcia. Abigail Patino. David Monahan. Jamil Elbana. Carolyn Fitch Proud. Tan Nguyen. Barbara Holloway. Nastasia Bauer. Monica Convery Rank. Milagros Campos. Janine Clemens. Noel Amador.
I love you, Grandma.
John David Lee. Latanya McCrutchen. Dwayne Lee Jr. Adrina Morales. Devina Arechiga. Stephanie Ayala.
Wow, graduates. Hold on one more minute. We are immensely, immensely proud of you. We offer heartfelt congratulations to you, and we hope that West Valley College will continue to be an important part of your future. Congratulations, class of 2011. Not yet, not yet. We have one final ceremonial task to take part in. 2 students, one from each of our colleges, sit on the Board of Trustees representing students on matters of college and district governance. Danny Ben Shu has been West Valley College's student trustee for the past 2 years and has served you all so honorably in this role. In turn, it's an honor for me to ask Mr. Sue to come to the podium to lead you in the most symbolic and noteworthy part of the ceremony.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gaskin, for that introduction. Congratulations, graduates of 2011. Are you guys ready for this? I have the privilege of leading you all in the traditional turning of the tassel ceremony signifying graduation. On 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. You may now move your tassels to the right, left. Congratulations again, class of 2011. This concludes the West Valley College 2011 commencement ceremony. Audience, we ask you to please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates exit the seating area. Thank you so much. Congratulations again.